what's going on, guys? It's Minedog here, and today I am doing my first sort of NBA Minedog talk show with the host, Minedog, and the guest host,
MLB News 12. Go subscribe to me.
No! Yeah, go subscribe to him. He's good. He gets too excited. But we're gonna be talking about the recent NBA trades, signings before the All-Star break. Now, I did a video on this, the Carmelo Anthony trade rumor. We haven't heard much on him yet, but recently he's been playing pretty well, so I don't know if they'll get rid of him. We'll see what Phil Jackson decides.
After the offseason.
Yeah, maybe Charles Oakley will punch Phil Jackson. We never know.
Yep, that's a pretty big incident. But let's get right into it, shall we?
And next, we're going to be talking about the recent Nuggets trade with the Portland Trail Blazers. The Portland Trail Blazers gave up Mason Plumlee for Yusuf Nurkic and a future first-round pick. Now, I don't get this.
Who won the trade?
Portland won the trade. Because Nurkic is a 22-year-old developing center who is a pretty good shooter and a great offensive rebounder. I think the only thing that's lacking is his defense, and I think if he gets a little better at defense, the Portland got a good guy out of that. And I thought Denver was in rebuild mode. Why would they trade a first-round pick?
Well, I don't see any losers in this trade. They're both centers, not much. You're saying I think Mason Plumlee is not a. I don't think he's a bad center or power forward.
I think if you gave,
I don't think
if
there's
it was
losers.
Nurkic for Plumlee, that would be fair. But the extra first-round pick in there,
yeah, but
I don't know, that favors Portland because Denver's a typically bad team.
Is this a 2017 first-round pick?
I am not sure. This is all from ESPN, so I am not.
Is it a first round? I don't know which year it is. But if it's this year,
it is a first-round pick though.
If it's this year, you're not gaining much because there's not really the best
Denver's
players.
8th in the playoffs. They're higher than Portland.
Yeah,
Portland's, I think, is
I don't
10th.
think there's gonna be really any meaning. They'll get a guy like Kay Felder or that potential. So,
but let's go on to the next trade. Serge Ibaka getting traded a second time. As you guys know, during the 2016 draft, for the 11th pick, the Magic had, the Thunder traded Serge Ibaka for Victor Oladipo and the pick to get Domantas Sabonis.
Yep.
Now, I think that worked out in the Thunder's favor because Victor Oladipo has really been helping Westbrook. And Domantas Sabonis, he's averaging 11 points per game, and he's starting.
Yep.
He's a very promising rookie.
Yep.
Now, Serge Ibaka getting traded again now to the Raptors. He just can't stay in one place. He started his career out on the Magic. He went back, and now he's in Toronto.
Yeah, I don't know.
I actually don't know much about this trade because it just really recently happened.
I do know this. I watch the Foul Shot,
Okay.
and so he talked about this trade, and I agree with him. There's really no losers in this trade.
What did the Magic? What did the Magic get from the Raptors?
Terrence Ross and a first-round pick.
First round?
Yep.
Future first?
Yeah.
Or this year?
Future first.
Okay, I think that favors the Raptors because if you guys have seen Terrence Ross, he'll get steals, he'll go down there, he'll do some really complicated dunk and miss it. He just gets an easy 2 points and misses the dunk. I think you give up a guy who gets steals and misses dunks and a first-round pick. The Raptors are good. They're not going to get a high-talent guy.
Yes. But Serge is at the end of his career, I kind of think.
He's 27.
I know, but it's like, I know, but his like 24, 25, you saw his best years.
He may not be as much of a scorer, but maybe they got him for big defense. I mean, his nickname is Serge Ibaka. I mean, he averages 3 blocks a game. That's really good.
Yeah, I think they needed another big man because they only had Valanciunas. And they got rid of, what's his name, to the Magic.
Ross.
No. There's another guy to the Magic.
Vucevic? He's on the Magic.
No.
Who are you thinking of? Is he on the Raptors?
Like he was there. What's
Power
that?
forward?
Biombo.
Yeah, he's on the Magic.
Yeah.
He left in free agency.
Yeah, that was their big man. So I think Serge Ibaka, they kind of made up for it.
Yeah, but Jonas Valanciunas, Patrick Patterson, and their rookie 9th pick, who I think they traded for a different.
And they got from the Celtics, Solinger.
Yeah, over free agency.
So yeah, they're connected. Never mind. But they just got added a big man.
And the next thing, the Cavaliers looking for a playmaker to replace the injured Kevin Love out 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah.
This
is where Darren Williams comes in. Derek Williams comes in.
They held sort of almost like a Hunger Games. They took a bunch of people into their training facility and did like a skills competition and kicked the other people out. And then Derek Williams ended up winning. I thought they were going to sign Mario Chalmers because that's who they wanted in the offseason.
I would have Mario Chalmers or Lance Stevenson. I wanted Lance Stevenson.
But it seems Derek Williams has been turning out pretty good.
13 points against those T-Wolves. So,
yeah.
I mean,
and speaking of the T-Wolves, let's go over there. Zach LaVine torn ACL. Or MCL. One of those two.
I think it's...
Torn something CL.
ACL.
He's out for the rest of the year. But could be dunk contest champion. I don't think he got in this year.
Only Gordon did.
He won last year. He's 21. He's a starting shooting guard. And he averaged 17 points per game when he played this year. I don't know. Give him a couple of years, and I think he's a future superstar. Not superstar, but all-star.
Yeah, well, that's when they got Lance Stevenson, so they got him.
Also, T-Wolves, they got their replacement Lance Stevenson to replace him, but he got hurt against the Cavaliers.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they don't really have anything. I haven't heard much on the Lance Stevenson injury.
Major injury.
No.
I think it's just a minor one, but...
And Bucks rising star Jabari Parker
out for the season, ACL.
ACL.
That's too bad.
He was averaging 21 points. He was almost beating Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, in points per game. I don't know. I say that those two leading the Bucks, give the Bucks a couple of young role players, and those two leading the Bucks, that could be a force in the East.
Yes, but this is the thing. This is good for all East teams. I'm taking the Bucks out of this playoffs. Because they didn't start off, they're not in the playoffs right now. They don't have a seed right now, and that's just gonna push them right out of it.
The highest point they got when Parker was in was 5th. The highest they've gotten without Parker is 8th, and now they're 10th.
They're out of the playoffs, I think.
Well, currently, I think Charlotte is out as well. I think they're 9th. So
I think Charlotte has a chance of getting in.
And let's talk about those Wizards making a surge. They're winning. They won so many games. Honestly, I think they can catch up to the Cavs.
Yeah, I don't maybe not this year. In a couple of years they could. The
Cavaliers haven't really been playing well this year, and Boston's been playing really well. I think either Boston or Wizards could overtake Cavs.
Well, the people forget about this Wizards roster. They have John Wall, an excellent playmaker. Then around is Bradley Beal, Otto Porter Jr., Kelly Oubre. I don't think they're bad. I think they're a good contender, and it's hard to beat them.
Wizards go from almost worst team in the East at the beginning of the year to 3rd seed. Yep. And Raptors, they kind of made a fall. DeMar DeRozan was out for a while, only 10 points last night. We are recording this. I am recording this on a Thursday night. So I think it was this Wednesday where he only scored 10 points.
Yeah, I'm looking at these NBA Live. Do you think it's right to rank Lowry in 82 and DeRozan in 83? Do you think they're that good?
Honestly, I think they should be higher. They should be elite.
I know. I think that was like, I was like, what? They're gold only? I don't know. So, but do you think that means the Raptors won't make anything happen soon?
And guys, what do you think about the Sixers?
Oh my gosh.
Here's
a Sixers rant.
I'm a Sixers fan.
Minedog Sixers rant.
Do you think Simmons could be the hype that's around him?
Nope.
I think he'll be good. But what about Embiid? The surprise player. He's had to sit out third pick in the year.
Embiid's a good player.
He had to sit out 2 full years, and the Sixers drafted him knowing that he'd sit out a full year, but they didn't know he'd sit out 2 full years. But after that, he's really become their star. He
would be like so much better. He'd easily be an all-star if he was surrounded by better players. He's a dominant 3-point shooter. He's kind of like in a way, he's a little bit of a LeBron.
I was going to say, Towns or Porzingis.
I think Embiid and Simmons, Embiid's a better shooter, but him and Simmons are kind of alike in some ways. They're both pretty big. I don't know. It's interesting.
I don't know. I like some of the Sixers role players. You look at T.J. McConnell, Robert Covington, Jahlil Okafor, Nerlens Noel, 2 other big men.
Yeah, I like Nerlens Noel. He's a pretty good defender.
And they got Sergio Rodriguez as well.
They have nothing special, but I think they'll get us some draft picks in, and they'll be good in a couple of years.
Young players. They have time for development.
In a couple of years, they could be a playoff contender.
The Sixers' average age is 24. I mean,
yeah. I used to look at the Cavs there. It's like 30 almost.
Let's talk about those Phoenix Suns, though. You know, here's the sad thing. I'm a fan of the Sixers, and I always think they're terrible. But the Suns
are awful, just as awful.
The Suns being in the last seed, I thought they'd be better. But
you look at the Suns. They don't look bad.
No, my sad Arizona team's doing terrible.
Eric Bledsoe.
Oh, God.
Then you get
And let's talk about my basketball fantasy team. Let's go. I'm in first. I have Russell Westbrook. Let's talk about Westbrook and Harden. Who's going to win the MVP?
That's good. I don't know. I think Westbrook, just because.
I'm a big Westbrook fan. I'm not trying to be biased here, but I actually think it will be Westbrook.
Yeah, triple doubles.
Losing Durant in the offseason, you can't replace him. I mean, Victor Oladipo was a good replacement, but you can't replace someone like that.
Yeah, he's just so powerful, I think.
And I think Westbrook's really stepped up and taken the leader.
They're surrounding around like Dirk Nowitzki, brings back like Dirk Nowitzki's when he just got surrounded by a ton of role players. That's kind of what it's turning into.
Yeah, like with the year where they beat the Heat in the finals.
Yeah. That's a surprising year.
Surrounded by Jason Kidd, Jason Terry, all those Jasons.
All those Jasons over there.
But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. You could learn some very valuable NBA news. And I'll see you all later.
Bye.
Bye.